Hello there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome back to another episode of our SevTech Ages Let's Play Adventure. We're after the last episode, feeling pretty good. I've got a new spring in my step, and I'm ready to go to the Beneath Realm after we do a quick exploration to see if anyone new has showed up. James Toribio has, in fact, showed up and is thinking about buying this plot of land. That is awesome. I also saw Magic Mutt up here. What are you up to? How are you? Need someone to tend to your critters? Magic Mutt, if you would like to tend to my critters, that would be okay with me. That's perfectly fine. I see that you have gray eyes. Are you related to why it happened? In the Sky Factory? With me and Jenna? Maybe. I guess it's possible. I still don't know where these folks are coming from, but I also don't mind too much now that they're here. And things seem to be a bit more secure. It doesn't look like they've built anything since last time, but that's okay. I've done some building, and maybe that's why. They tend to build when I'm not looking. And I've been in the world doing some work, some actual manual labor, so maybe that's why they haven't progressed too much. But here's what I've been doing, and dadgummit, I've had a pretty good time here. It's been nice and relaxing. Something about building in Minecraft, when you're just watching maybe a Yogscast video, some Rat and Link or something, you know. It's good, it's relaxing. And I didn't really do a whole lot in here other than fix the roof. Over here, though, we do have our stairway down as well as our totem pole here so that it goes ahead and queues up our abilities. Oops, wrong button. Our abilities like night vision and water breathing so that we're ready when we jump in the water. We've already got them applied. I see you down there, you fiend. Looks like all of our... I don't want to go down there and check them, but it does look like... it's happening. Good grief. It does look like all of our strainers, the actual nets on them have worn down, so we might go investigate that later. The strainers on the strainer bases is what I was trying to say. Let me give you a quick little show of what's been done in here, and then we'll head to the Beneath Dimension, or whatever it's called. Bed. Had to build yet another one, because every time you move the darn bed, you have to make another one. That's fine. We've got our millstone and hand crank over here now. I built an additional furnace, so we have a plethora of them, and I already went and got some fish out of our strainers beneath the sea. Where'd the other ones go? Wait a minute. No, hold on. Did I not cook up all the fish? I thought we had we did have a third variety of fish. Clownfish, which I think just finished cooking. So we're pretty good to go on food now. We've got plenty of carrots, some flatbread. The one thing we're missing in our diet is fruit. I think we'll probably hit grain cap today, 100% grain. Vegetables maybe by the end of next episode, hopefully. Not sure to do about fruit, though. I don't really know how to grow fruit outside of apples, just harvesting random trees, you know? I'm still not sure about those colorful trees out there, where they came from. Again, I have to ask the question, do random trees just occasionally sprout up? I don't know. I'm not sure. But, in any case, I have a shelf here with all of our totem stuff in it. I did go ahead and add totems to our other mines. I created some more melters and seared heater combos over here. All really good stuff, so we can see we've got just constant copper and constant tin being made. It's an excellent setup. We've got our ores in here, so I haven't actually been keeping these loaded. We did a lot of copper mining last episode just for the fun of it. Yes, I said the fun of it. You know how much fun copper mining can be if done by the correct human being, myself. I also did a lot of sorting. I don't want to bore you with it. Everything makes sense to me, though, including the location of our Beneath teleporter. Now, where are we going to put this? Oh, by the way, the open design for the house has been great. No monsters can really get in there. None seem to spawn up here on top of the house, so that we haven't had any wander off onto the bridge yet. And really, none tend to spawn in here. And if they spawn outside, they... What was that? Did y'all hear that? Was it just the squids? Might have just been the squids. Haven't seen any sharks again lately. I do hear a lot of commotion down there. It could just be more piranhas. You know how they can be. So, Beneath teleporter. I guess we could put it just somewhere outside the boundaries, and then I could add it inside of the boundaries later. But I'm not really sure how this is going with these guys. I don't want to interfere with whatever I guess my subjects have planned for my empire, because they're my kingdom. They tend to do whatever they see fit. They assign guards in random locations. They tear down parts of my... This is what I'm concerned about. They broke the roof off of that thing. What are they going to do next? How will I know what they're going to do next? Also, is the Beneath teleporter dangerous? Is it risky? Would I possibly be putting everyone at risk by building it here is what I'm asking. I don't think so. Let's build it over here next to this other portal we've got to a different dimension. Might as well just throw it down right here next to it. I feel like that's probably an appropriate place. Now, do we just creep over it? Do we right-click it? Are we ready? I did get kind of ready. We've got plenty of food. We've got a torch and some basic tools, as well as what we need to repair these basic tools. We could build better tools, by the way, and we might even have to in order to collect some of the ores that we're supposed to get from this new dimension we're headed to. But we're not going to worry about it. I guess we're just going to head in. Probably a right click. What's it want me to do there? It just says to go there. Place it, travel inside. Well, that's not working. What have I done wrong? It doesn't... Oh! I don't even know what I did! It just suddenly took! I don't know if it was the right click or the left click or the sneaking over while doing all of those things. Oh dear. It's dark, it's scary, and it's frozen as well. That's the most concerning thing, is how frozen it is. Alright, we've made it to the beneath. And it is very dark. I don't know why these pre-placed torches weren't doing anything. There we go. Right on. A lot seemed to happen just then. It's not pleasant in here. I don't like it. I see some red stuff, though. So what do you want me to do next, game? The game's not even giving me purple things. Normally, you'd follow the purple things, and that would be the course. But it wants me to find aquamarine. So travel to the beneath dimension and search the top of the cave. And then it also wants me to find quartz. So travel to the bottom of the beneath dimension to find black quartz. Problem I'd like to present to you here today. Don't have any way of getting up or down. Did not think to bring ladders or building materials. So I guess now that we know what we're doing here, let's leave. And it is just a right click. Maybe because we placed it on inside of the ground, that's going to present some problems to us. Maybe that's why we had so much trouble clicking on it before. Or maybe it was just delayed. Maybe I clicked it and it tried to trigger the event, but it had so many different things going on because there was fireworks. Nope, this is probably the problem. I'm in the ground right now. That's going to be a hassle moving forward. Let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves... we need more torches. I don't really have enough. I think the quickest way to get more... The reason I didn't make more torches is that we don't have enough of this stuff. We ran out of plant twine. So I guess I'll go back out into the world and do the old plant twine collecting. Okay, there we go. So this is 14 plant twine. Combine that with some sticks and some coal, and look at what we can do. Once more, plant twine is going to be the thing we just don't have enough of, but that's cool. 48 torches is a little bit better, I guess. As for building materials, the thing we have the most of is cobblestone, and that's probably where we're going to have the most of when we get there as well. So 2 stacks is probably plenty for now, because we're going to start mining up more of it. I guess the only other thing I could think to build is ladders, and we've got plenty of sticks for the job. In fact, I even joked last episode that we had too many sticks. That I don't know if that got into the final cut, because it might have got cut out because it was just me saying, oh, I thought we need more sticks, so I made a lot of them, ha ha ha. But if it wasn't in there, last episode I made a joke about having too many sticks, and now I feel like we don't have enough sticks. So let's go ahead and figure out which one of these I put wood in. It's this one. And we're more likely to use acacia wood than we are birch wood, so we'll take the birch wood and have that chopped into sticks, which is, I believe, what we do here. Gosh, I hope so. Take that, and then maybe you all... Oh, invalid area? Oh, Shrek, this is in the way. That didn't even occur to me, that my decoration might become an issue. That's fine. I don't think we have to break all of it, right? Possibly, though. A 7 by 7... What's a 7 by 7 by 2? Come on, game. Don't do me like that. This one's not having any issues. This one's not complaining. What is your actual deal? Weird. 54 ladders, 2 stacks of cobblestone, 48 torches. Let's see where this gets us, I guess. I don't have high hopes, but who knows? Maybe this will all end well for us. Maybe it'll all end in our favor, and magical things are awaiting us, and good, great things will happen. That sound effect is terrifying. Does that happen every time we log in here? Should I build a safety space around here? This is at least somewhat safer than it was before. Alright, I guess we'll start up top, because that is the easiest direction to build up toward. Well, the darkness is killing me. That's a thing that happens. Don't care for that. So is this basically... Is this just the deep dark? Look, we haven't even reached the top yet, and I'm about to have to go back for more ladders. Oh, this is going to be... It's going to be one of those kind of missions, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, and with that, our journey is at an end, because we are now out of ladders. So I guess back we go. I mean, how are we doing on... Oh, we're not getting sticks nearly fast enough. Do we have any other sticks left over? Oh, we've got a bit more stickage. Okay, good. So we'll just leave those sticks over there being created, and then we will take literally every stick that we have left, all of them, and turn them into ladders as well. And that'll give us how many ladders? Well, if I'd properly, put them in the order there. There we go. Another 42. It might work. Let's also surprisingly, cobblestone. Very important. Never would have guessed. Oh my gosh! You can just right-click and it'll build the ladder all the way down from the top block. Whoa! Is that a Minecraft thing, or is that just part of this mod pack? Okay. Well, I've built up as high as I can, and wouldn't you know it, not high enough. Perhaps we made a mistake by not just building off to the side. Maybe there is no top? I assumed when it said upper caves, which is what I think it said. What did it actually say? Search the top of the caves for aquamarine ore. Search the bottom of the beneath dimension. So top of the caves, I assumed meant top of the world. It's possible I'm wrong and you folks are just yelling at me, though. Would it not just be easier to make a chopping block? What goes into a chopping block? I'll just do some manual labor. I'll turn on... I've been watching old Yogscast series just for fun. Oh, look at that. We can just make a chopping block. Sometimes I like to go back and watch their old Minecraft videos. So I watched through all of Whale Lords. I've watched through all of Trials of Scobles and Derpules and the Christmas Cracker with Korvax, and watched through all of their Minecraft. What is it called? The one Captive Minecraft. And now I'm watching through... I watched through all of the one where they have to get the dyes. Gosh, that one was really short. So 16 dyes or whatever it was called. 16 days to dyes. Ha ha! Dumb joke. Nonsensical, all things considered. But I did watch that. And right now I'm watching through the Minecraft Kingdoms, which is... It's a joy. It's nice to have Duncan back. Okay. So I just made myself a stack of sticks. And actually a bit more than that. So we've got 74 now. And you've made another 52 for me. So I've got 126 sticks. I didn't know it popped up there next to your hotbar. It showed you how many of an item you had total. That's pretty handy. I don't know what part of the mod that is, but I like that. So another 42, which sounds familiar, doesn't it? And then, boom, a stack and a bit. More cobble, and then we head back in. I'm finally getting a use for all our cobble, which I appreciate, because that doesn't happen very often. You can move faster on certain blocks like grass paths. Remember last episode we found out how to make grass paths by accident. I should build more of those. Considering all you do is right-click grass with a trowel. Keep trying to say towel. Right-click grass with a trowel. That would be pretty handy for getting between my home base as well as from my home base to my mining locations. Also, I just noticed that in the recording preview, I can actually see the ceiling now. So I can't see that on my monitor. My monitor is just too dark. I've tried calibrating it. It just always comes out a little bit too dark. I've tried calibrating it wrong. It gets real wrong. So y'all can at least see the ceiling and see how close or far away we are. I actually, looking on the preview, I see some ore up there that might be what we're looking for. I don't know. Again, it's hard to tell, especially when on my screen it's just always perpetually nighttime dark levels. Also, every time the darkness damages me, it looks like we're going off to the side a little bit, and that freaks me out. This is handy, being able to just right-click that top ladder and place as many ladders downward as we need to. We finally reached the top, my friends. Finally done it. So we're going to put that there. Gonna connect these up. Excellent. And then, like I said, I think that we saw, pretty positive that we saw, some ore off that direction. So I'm going to build a bit of a landing up here so that we have a place to stand. And I think regular vanilla mobs spawn down here. I don't think there's horrible things that will also spawn here. But in case there are, we want to be prepared, I suppose. So I'll leave a torch behind. And in fact, we might need to torch often and maybe even abuse old F7. Oh, F7 doesn't appear to work here. It definitely works in the overworld, though. Or perhaps we're too far from the ground for it to show me that everything beneath us is a horrible, scary red area where horrible, evil creatures can spawn and try to kill our faces. I decided to leave F7 on for fun. Can confirm, does work. There it is. Aquamarine ore, baby. Well, that one was pretty easy. Can we collect it with just our stone pick? We can. Hey, look at that. The search for aquamarine. It's sort of translucent. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. It's got a real interesting look to it, though. You can see through it to other blocks, We want to be careful not to let any of it drop down, though. So we can get this piece, because it's got one underneath it, I see. This one, though, we're going to have to be careful. I'm going to lean over the edge and grab it. Looks like a gem, which I wasn't expecting. Not like a gem from The Office. Not a Jim and Pam. Just, you know, the type of gem you would put on a necklace. Or perhaps a bracelet lace. Ah! Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh! No! 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 Well, that was bound to happen eventually. I was thinking about hiring our good mate in there to come join me on this expedition, but I don't know if he can fast travel with me or, you know, teleport with me. So I think we'll give this a try by ourselves. What we'll do is we'll just hop in there real quick, throw ourselves over the edge right on top of where our items are, and then hopefully get our inventory open quick enough to get a torch, place it down so we don't die from the darkness. Look at these. Okay. So where would it be? It would be over here? According to this thing. We died. That's not accurate. I think the death compass is broken. Because we built up there, actually. And then we would have fallen. Did we go all the way down there? Oh, we... So this plan isn't going to work. At least I saw my grave, though. It only gave us one new compass, which is concerning. I hope it didn't delete the previous grave. Okay, let's not panic. Let's not do anything rash or nonsensical. How do we get down? We're going to have to build, I guess. Okay, let's think this through. We're going to need sticks. We are going to need to get more twine. Then we will also need some more coal. And with all of these beautiful items together, by the power of Grayskull, we can get some torches. Cobblestone, and then also, hopefully, some tools. What have I got? I've got myself a sword. I'm going to also need to make a pick. This is not what I'm supposed to be using my sticks for, but we're going to need a pick. Hopefully, this is going to be enough to get us in there and help us get our items back. Although, now that I think about it, maybe a bit of food would also come in handy. Okay, so we're back in, and... pretty sure this is where I've died. Very cautiously building my way over to here. Haven't checked over here, though. I don't see anything dangerous. Probably okay. It's probably perfectly safe. I think it's... I was gonna say it's entirely reasonable to assume that there's nothing down here that wants to harm us. I was, of course, joking, because clearly there is something down here, and it's perfectly reasonable to assume that it definitely wants to. Well, Shrek, we're in its playground now. This is a very strong creeper. Are monsters here tougher or something? They certainly seem to be. Well, that creeper found a way back up here. Yeah, so it looks like there's already a sort of staircase in place. I've got to go even further down, though, to get to my graves, which are down there, I think. I think I even see one of them. Okay, let's try to find a way down. It's just the darkness. It's just the darkness. Oh. Oh, that's the most terrifying thing I've ever heard in my life. Don't like that at all. Don't know why that's happening. Don't like it. Want it to stop. Oh dear, what is that? Oh dear, what is that? Is that just a zombie? Looks like it might just be a zombie. But then again, I don't know. I'm hearing terrifying sounds. I don't like it here. I don't want to be here anymore. Alright, so far so good. Seems like if I just stay on top of the monsters, and I remain calm, and I don't let anything sneak up on me, it seems like we may be able to get out of this unharmed, for the most part. Oh, well, that zombie is spooky. Maybe we should suit up a bit. With the... I mean, his dead friend's clothing might be an affront to him, actually, but I don't care at this point. Okay, see, this constant zombie thing. This is what's going to prevent us from getting our stuff back. If we're just constantly defending ourselves from zombies, it's going to become a hassle. If you could drop boots, though, that'd be pretty good. Oh, did he? No, I just dropped another shirt. Okay. Do a quick combo there. It's a bit of a waste of a fish, but I do need to heal up a bit. Okay, so it looks like we found a bit of a natural drop here with a sort of a natural staircase situation going on. As well as what looks like one of my graves right here. No, that's just a block. That's just a random block. One of my graves is right over here, though. Ah, there they both are. Good. And we've got my meat. And now, you know what we could do, is now that we found a way down, is we can just build ourselves a ladder and basically nerd pull our way up and then put a ladder down. And then we'd have access to here from our platform. Oh, look at that. That's unique. Green Christmas zombie. Green Christmas zombie villager. So many monsters. So many. Okay. I can't see my platform. Maybe y'all can. Oh, yeah, I can. I just have to actually look up. What the fudge is happening right now? Why is it so terrifyingly loud? This is what I'm talking about! That! Oh, I don't like this. Let's get off the ground. Let's put down some more torches. Let's continue to expand the area of light around us, because basically light allows us to see. And what we can see can't hurt us. No, wait a minute, that's not true at all. That's an inaccuracy. Oh look, black quartz. This is actually what we're here for. Isn't it? I thought that's what we were here for. We got some black quartz, do I have to do something else with it? Apparently I have to— Ah! No, I'm so on edge, it's just a regular zombie! Okay, there's that dealt with. Oh, here comes another one. This looks fine. We'll build up from here. This is the area I choose to build. I kind of wanted to center it up on that platform. That did kind of— oh dear, right, the darkness. The darkness does want to kill us. Okay, eat the flatbread. I forgot we got all of our food back now. Speaking of which, how are we doing? Protein levels are very low. Protein levels are extremely low. I wonder if that has to do with dying. Can zombies climb ladders? Surely not. Surely they can't. Also, I just noticed there's stones. What the Shrek is that? I see it now. There's a ghost or something. Do y'all see it over there? Is that what attacks us in the darkness? What was that? I'm terrified right now. What the heck was that? It just wandered away into the dark. I don't want to be here anymore. This isn't centered up and it's bothering me, but not that much. Not enough for me to stick around and try to fix it. You're talking to a guy who got too scared to play Subnautica. Definitely— oh man, I was one block off. One block off! Dadgummit. Oh well, let's put down the ladders, I guess. And hope that zombies can't climb. And hope, actually, that I have enough ladders as well, because we're running out. There we go. Okay. Probably need to get rid of this. It's not going to do anything but obscure our view out. Okay. We've got a more or less safe space down there. It's pretty well lit, so things shouldn't spawn right there. You know what I mean? Let's also— you know what? Let's do this. Let's break one of these blocks. So if anything does get onto this bridge, they can't get right back over to us. What do we need to do with this black quartz in order to complete this mission? Put it in a millstone, probably? That'll give us crushed black quartz, which is probably not what the game wants. I don't know. Apparently it is. Because I've done what it asked me to do. I came down here. I got a par for the quartz. I traveled to the bottom. I found the black quartz. Ian Sherma-Cook, you've got no idea what I've been through today. Same goes to the rest of you. Same goes to you over there, Magic Mutt. And you, James Toribio. And you, Mr. Trading Post down there, Ryan Hattrell. I didn't even know Ryan Hattrell was into the whole trading post business. I'm learning all kinds of things. I didn't know Lucky Lou was a real estate and land development. I didn't know that Zach Inter was a bodyguard, who would have been useful in the Deep Dark. I'm just not sure how that whole renting service works if I go to a different dimension. You know what I mean? How are you doing? Are you still making more sticks? I'll let you keep going. I don't know how essential that is now that we've gotten what we needed. Let's just put a single black quartz in here in case this really shreks things up and this isn't what we're supposed to do. But I don't know what else to do with it. It doesn't really seem to be giving us any other options. Black quartz, and then from there we have to make an axle. Mechanical power, what? Needs to be routed using an axle. You can connect them directly to water wheels and windmills or gearboxes. You can have no more than 3 axles between each gearbox or source. We're going to get into some mechanical, non-horse related power. That is very exciting. Something to write on. Begin keeping records of your knowledge on parchment. It requires bark from mulberry trees, which spawn out in the world. So I have to go find a mulberry tree next? How are these two things in any way related? And also, what do I do with aquamarine ore now that I've got it? Uses? Astral Tome. Requires 3 of them. I have 5, so we're pretty well set there. Parchment requires 1, though, so we're not that well set, are we? We have to have the parchment in order to make the Astral Tome. I made a plant cloth once by accident. If you're curious, you can make it like, oh, hold on, I accidentally went to uses. Plant crafting. It's just a bunch of plant twine. All right, here's hoping. Ba-bum? What? What? It's not completing. Why is it not completing? Oh! We smith the crushed black quartz. Of course we do. Makes perfect sense, I guess. Let's go ahead and do... I would have never thought to do that. Also, I just noticed that all-in-one tools are a thing. Are all-in-one... Okay, so it's only the black quartz one we've got access to. We might make one of those, because that's pretty sick. But also... Da-da-da-da! Righto. So I have to go find a mulberry tree. Do you reckon that's what those trees over there are? That have randomly... Actually, I don't think they did randomly appear. Aren't those the trees that I collected when we went to the Dark Realm or whatever it's called? And I picked up some random saplings while I was there. It certainly looks like the right kind of leaves. These are orange autumn leaves. This is mulberry! If you could go back through the entirety of the series and tell me when I found these, that would be great. Because I vaguely remember finding them. I just picked them up because I thought it'd be interesting to have them. Did not realize they would be a necessity moving forward. Very glad that, happenstance has led to this moment. I'm going to plant some more of them. And might as well cut down this other tree. Because what else are we doing today? Tell you what, things have been much safer and much calmer here now that these guards are in place. I wonder if they plan on ever extending that wall all the way around, or what they're going to do. I also wonder how the Vikings are taking this, because I assume Vikings prefer open seas, and having this river. And this is a pretty important river. It connects a couple of... You can completely bypass the river if you go around through the ocean biome, according to my map. But this definitely saves time, especially that there, cutting through that peninsula sticking out. I wonder, do they have to pay some sort of fee to pass through there? I don't really know how it all works. I'd be interested to find out how Blood Elf feels about it all. What do I need to do next, though? Parchment, of course. And parchment is naturally going to be incredibly simple. All we have to do is make some washi, which is getting some mulberry sheet, which is, of course, just some mulberry pulp, which is, oh my gosh, Sulk Mulberry. What is this? What is this string of things we have to do? Okay, some bark with some water, and okay, we can do that. All right, so I've emptied out my inventory to tidy things up a bit and make the rest of this recording a bit simpler on me. But then I also put away the mulberry wood by accident. My bad, y'all. My bad. Do we need mulberry wood for anything else, or can we just go ahead and... Wait a second. What? Can we not... Can we... Well, how do... What do we... Hold on a minute. Mulberry bark. In order to get that, we have to build a saw? Oh. We can't do this with our hand tool. We have to build a saw. That's different. What goes into that? Oh, good gosh. What is this? Jungle planks. It specifically is calling for them as well. We'll give it some time to make sure that's not the case. Because I'm not interested in going on no jungle expedition anytime soon. It's really persistent, though. It's going through... Oh, finally, good acacia. A flint saw blade, a leather belt. That seems pretty basic. Okay, we've got slime from when we went to go find... what was it? Corallium or whatever it was. Leather cordage we know how to create. Flaked flint we can make. A tin gear? Oh, we can make. This is all pretty basic. Yeah. Oh, look, we don't even have to use buffalo teeth. We can just use sticks. And glue. Oh, well, we have to have glue, I guess. And a cauldron? Can we make a cauldron, though? What goes into a cauldron? I'd like to just make a cauldron, but doesn't it require iron? Also, how do you spell cauldron? I think it's actually with an A. Cauldron. Oh. Clay kiln, unfired clay bowl, and I guess this is something for us to do next time, because I'm actually going to go eat dinner with my family. So I hope that you folks have enjoyed this little jaunt into the deep dark, and when we come back, we're going to, I guess, follow through with this line of events, so that we can follow through with this line of events. Till then, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Bye!